Well, that tragic collision between the helicopter and commercial airline has sadly, as we mentioned, left no survivors. And those who know the aviation industry say it's a terrible circumstance, but crashes are something they do prepare for.
Our Alyssa Irwin is here with us to explain what experts say could happen next. Alyssa.
Well, at Flint Bishop International Airport, the CEO says they train every 3 years for these types of emergency situations, per the FAA.
It's a full-scale disaster preparation, so we do that along with monthly training, along with our mutual aid partners, and make sure that they're familiar with our emergency plan and also with Genesee County Emergency Services. So it's a whole group of people working together.
Flint Bishop International Airport CEO Nino Sapone says it is a team coming together, similar to the response that was seen Wednesday night in the Potomac River.
The aviation community is small. We all collaborate, we all work together. There are some airports that have go teams that end up going to these incidents and helping the airports. So whenever something happens, our arms are open for everybody.
Sapone says Reagan National Airport is one of the busiest spots.
There's a lot of capacity going into Reagan. I mean, it's a busy airport, small runways. They're going to have to take a look at everything.
Very challenging environment that requires close-in maneuvering to actually get on the ground to keep from violating this airspace.
Aviation expert Mike Hatton started as a helicopter pilot in the U.S. Army and then transferred into airline flying and flew for Continental and United Airlines for decades. Hatton mentioned the dark conditions outside last night could have impacted.
The huge challenge was that this was a nighttime event. There are so many lights on the ground and airplanes blend in with those lights.
Though no flights at Bishop were canceled, according to FlightAware, 9 flights scheduled between Reagan National and Detroit Metro were canceled.
I'm sure it has a ripple effect on a lot of carriers because I think Reagan opened at 11 today, so there was a lot of backlog of aircraft, and it affects the whole system.
Sapone says many of the systems in place today are because of a 2009 crash that some have said this incident is similar to.
In 2009, it was a Colgan Air incident in Buffalo, and that changed aviation going forward for regional jets, training requirements for pilots, and that's as of today. So things are going to change. You're going to see some recommendations from the NTSB coming out of this.
Yesterday's crash is expected to be the deadliest U.S. air crash in more than 2 decades. Bishop International Airport's emergency protocols are public. If you want to see those plans, just visit our website. Here in the studio, I'm Alyssa Irwin.